Hi, it's Friday and I am here, Marsha Grace, your Calm Creativity Connector, to wish you a happy day and to talk about what is success for you. Okay, so last week we talked about your business and how you can find your way to a business that you're passionate about. But today we want to talk about, because if you're going to be successful and passionate in your business, you want to understand what it means to be successful. And success is different for everybody, of course. So, I used to think that success was making lots of money and being famous. And I wondered how to get that, So I got my BA at Stony Brook University, and I became a minister. I wrote books, but I never felt like I was really a success. Well, the problem was I was using the wrong yardstick, okay? Because it's all about our thoughts. It's all about how we perceive ourselves, how we perceive other people, how we perceive our situation in life. So I lacked an abundance mentality. And that's why I've been spending the last few weeks talking about how we can nurture an abundance mentality for ourselves so that we can be truly successful in every way, okay? Monetarily, to be known as experts in our field, whatever way is meaningful for you. So, so this is when I realized that really success is an internal experience. I began to pursue the things that were important to me, and to really understand my passion. And so I began to delve into my spiritually much more deeply, and I developed a morning practice as a result of that, because I learned that by doing a morning practice, which I don't want to call it meditation. In fact, I tend to call it meditative contemplation to differentiate it, but that's another story. Anyway, so I developed this morning practice, and it really set my mindset on superdrive, which is what I really needed. So these are some of the steps that I took along the way that I'll share with you. Not that I expect anybody to follow in my footsteps particularly, but it might spark some thoughts and some ideas for you. So of course, the most important thing, the very first thing that I learned to do and did regularly every single day was to uncover my inner wisdom and creativity using my morning practice. Oh, hi, Michael. Good to see you, as usual. My token male. So that's absolutely crucial, because by doing that, by using that morning period before you start your day, before you do anything, to just get in touch with what's going on in your mind, right? What are those thoughts? What do I need to do today? Be prepared to be proactive rather than reactive to things that happen to you during the day. This is so essential. So that's number one. It's the number one thing that I instituted into my daily routine and helped me tremendously. The second thing is, when you're building your business, it's great to find experts, other people who have gone before you. They've laid the path. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. So you can study up on them, go to their blogs, go to their podcasts, read their books, whatever, wherever you can find information on people who are doing what you do and have succeeded at it. That's what you want to check out. So I did that. I read and I read and I read and I read, and that has helped me to create my own. Oh, hi, Agnes. Good to see you. Hi, I'd love to have you come on if you wanted to. I don't know if we could do it, but I would love to if you want to. So that's finding those experts and just sucking up all their knowledge. So, and then you put it in your own form. Of course, you're not copying. You're allowing their influence to kind of wash through you, and so that you develop your own personal style. Because that's normal. That's what we're all going to do. No two people are going to do the same thing the same way. And but you need those influencers to give you ideas, just to help you, to spark something. So that's the second thing. And online searches too. Search for for other comments that people are making about your topic. You learn a lot when you just do a few searches every now and then. And I know I'll spend some time, maybe not every day, but I'll spend some time pretty regularly. Just doing a few searches on spirituality, on meditation, on wellness, all the different topics that are in my in my wheelhouse, right? So so that's the next thing, is get an accountability partner. Now this changed my life in no uncertain way, either an accountability partner or a coach, because you need someone who's going to make you accountable. We say we're going to do things. We say, well, tomorrow I'm going to do this, this, and this, and I'm going to get it all done. I'm going to shoot it out, and it's going to be great. And then the day comes, and somebody somebody calls, you want to go here, and you say, yeah, sure, I can do the other thing later. And it doesn't get done. But when you have an accountability partner, you are beholden. You've got to toe the line, and it is so valuable, so valuable. Since I started working with a coach, and I've had accountability partners in the past. Now, let me just say something about that. It's not easy finding a good accountability partner, and I'll be honest about that, because not everybody, first of all, understands your business particularly, or maybe they're not really that committed to your success. Not that they don't love you and care about you, but they've got their own life. So when you're not paying for the service, so to speak, it may be a little trickier, because I've had several accountability partners, and some were better than others. But when I got a coach, that really made a huge difference. So so that's number 3. All right. The fourth thing that I did was, when you have a vision of a business, a vision of what you want to accomplish, it can be so huge, it's so vast, and you don't know what to do first. And so you do nothing. And that's, of course, not helpful. You're not going to get anywhere. There's no success in doing nothing. So what I discovered that made sense for me, and that I think would make sense for many people, is to set a small little goal. Just do one little small thing, even if it's just one thing in a day that is going to move you that little tiny bit closer to your goal. So I'll give you an example. Years ago, I started a Facebook Live. I've been doing this Facebook Live now for, 3-4 years, something like that, on different topics. Michael probably knows this because he's been around a long time. Oh, thank you. He says he likes my Supreme Court Justice look. Yes, I did love that woman, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. God bless her. She was amazing. Anyway, so what was I saying? I lost my train. Oh, yes. So years ago, I started the Facebook Live, and then it occurred to me, or, again, this is what happens when you get yourself in the flow, when you start the day off and you put yourself in a place where you want to prepare and be prepared for your day. And, inspiration comes. It's amazing how that works. So I got this thought that I should transcribe the Facebook Live so that I could make a blog out of it. And that wasn't easy, because transcriptions are not great, and you still have to spend a lot of time editing them. But I did it, and so now I have blogs on my website, which is great. I produce a blog every week. I do a Facebook Live every week. So people get their information from you as their expert in different forms. Some people love to read. Some people hate to read. Some people love to watch videos. Some people love to, listen to an audio. So there are so many different ways that we can present our information and our expertise. And the more you do, the more chance you're going to attract different kinds of people. So, all right, so I've done that. And then as a result of doing the Facebook Lives and then the blogs, I have actually created ebooks from all of those blogs. So, so you see, one tiny step leads to the next, and to the next, and then you have your content, which is important, as we know, for Google searches. You need lots of content, and there are many places to put it. So, so that's, you can put it on your LinkedIn profile. You can put it on YouTube. You can put it on Medium. I mean, there's just so many places you can put content, and to get yourself out there as an expert. So, okay, what else? Then another thing that I have done, I'd started to do, was once I found how helpful my morning process was for me, that it just brought me to a much calmer place where I felt like I was getting into my day feeling like, okay, I'm ready. This is, I know I'm going to do this and this and this, and I could start off and get it done. So, so I began to teach this process to other women business owners, and they found that it was tremendously helpful for them. You can go on my website and you can see some of my testimonials and how that's helped other women. So, and I did choose to work with women business owners for the simple reason that I'm one. So because I'm one, I understand the many hats we wear and all the different stressors that we experience. So that doesn't mean I don't love you guys. I do. But for now, anyway, unless I get a huge amount of men coming saying, I want to learn how to do meditative contemplation, I'm sticking with the gals for now. All right, so as those are the main tips that I wanted to give you as far as finding out what success is for you. How can you get there, and how can you understand? Because again, success is, maybe not everybody wants to be a millionaire. Maybe success to you is reaching your community of choice and influencing them to in a positive way. And that may be, if you feel you've accomplished that, you're successful. So that's fabulous. It may be many different ways you could be successful. So if you've learned how to do something really, really well, that you can, a product you could sell or that you can share and give away to your family members, whatever it is, and that makes you feel successful, fantastic. All right, that's success for you. And that's all that matters to me, is that we learn how to honor our own success in whatever form it takes. So, all right, so I think I think that's, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Hopefully a nice weekend is coming for you. And I just want to say that success equals abundance. And I'm talking about abundance mentality. So when you feel abundant, that's success. And when you're truly feeling successful, that's the experience of abundance. So the two things work together perfectly. All right, so if you found this helpful, please pass it on to other people who you think might benefit from what we shared today. And all you women out there, please join my Facebook group, which is called Calm Creative Joyful for the Busy Business Woman. You'll find it in Facebook. And and starting Monday, I want to make this group, something that really will nurture the women in it. So Monday, we're going to start having what I call Monday affirmations. So you'll find on Monday, you should get a notice that there's an affirmation in there. I don't know how it works, but hopefully that's what happens. And so it's a great way to start your week off with a positive thought. So that's going to be happening. And then Wednesdays, I'm hoping to put in a guided meditation that may not happen this week, but And maybe it will. I'm not quite sure. There are people working in the background there, and hopefully it'll get done. And Fridays, of course, is our Facebook Live. So that's what we've got for now, and hopefully there'll be other surprises in the group. So, be on guard for an email about that. And remember, everything begins with a thought. So keep your thoughts light, and you will be abundant and successful. All right. So have a great Friday and a great weekend and a great week ahead. Until next time. Bye-bye now.